What's going on, friends? Today, Firehouse subs. I never knew they had this sandwich. This is the sweet and spicy meatball sandwich. I went ahead and just got a small because I just wanted to try it out. Light lunch today. So $7.49 with a pickle spear. So $8.11 out the door. Let's see what this thing has on it. Italian meatballs made with a combination of ground beef and ground pork, breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, Romano cheese, parsley, garlic, onion, spices, including salt, red pepper, and fennel. Marinara sauce, provolone cheese, and Captain Sorensen's Datil pepper sauce, and red pepper flakes. All right. No pickle. It's all right. I don't think. You don't know. Firehouse subs. Come on, guys. No pickle in there, but this little sandwich looks good. I'm going to be honest with you. I like it. Oh, there's the pickle. Okay, it's underneath. It looks pretty good. It smells really good. I'm not a big Firehouse subs person per se. I've been there a handful of times, kind of when they first came to town where I live. Haven't been there in years, to be honest with you. Definitely haven't been there since, COVID. But this was intriguing to me, something a little different. I think it's getting the sweet notes maybe from that Sorensen's Datil pepper sauce. That's a hot sauce I've never had. But a Datil pepper is a really good pepper. It does have some nice quality heat to it. So again, that's what it looks like. I got it on wheat bread. Let's give it a shot. I thought I was supposed to have jalapenos on there. I don't see any. Maybe I should have ordered it with jalapenos, but it's all right. I always get my meatball subs with jalapeno. Sometimes also pepperoncinis. There's a little spice there to it. It's almost just like a spicy marinara, which I think, can't really see it that good. There's a good amount of marinara on there. The cheese is melted really nice. The bread is warm. It's not real crispy, and that's okay. The meatballs are tender. They're juicy. I can see some red pepper flakes kind of underneath what I think is underneath the cheese. And there is a little bit of lingering spice right on the front of the palate here. A little bit on the lips. A little bit on the tip of the tongue as well. And there is just a little sweet note. I would say this is as advertised. It's sweet. It's got a little spiciness to it. It's kind of like that red pepper flake spiciness, like kind of a nice spicy marinara sauce, if you will. I'm having a hard time distinguishing between the marinara sauce and that Sorensen's Datil, hot sauce on there. They're kind of just blending together, and the marinara sauce kind of overpowers that hot sauce as far as the depths of flavor that you can really pick up on the sandwich, the way that it is. but I think it's better than their typical, and I haven't had one in years, but better than their typical meatball sub. So I was asking for some hot sauce packets, and the guy gave me a few of those, which are just like Texas Pete, the Texas Pete Sriracha, which I've never tried. So I'm going to review that actually at another time, the little sauce packet, the Sriracha one. But I wanted to read this. As I was talking to him, he said, well, do you want to try our hottest, our level 8 sauce? Because they have their hot sauce bar back at Firehouse Subs. Which is something I really liked about Firehouse Subs when they first came to town. I thought it was cool. It was a good idea. They took that away after COVID. They've just recently brought it back. So we have here the hottest one. It's their Deep Canyon Company Sizzling Scorpion Scorching Hot Sauce. And the guy was funny. He goes, he's like, yeah, you'll be all right. He goes, if you can handle ghost pepper, you should be all right. And I was like, yeah, I eat fresh ghost peppers and, it'll be okay. Gives me the sauce. He's like, yeah, that stuff smells like it could just peel off paint. It could, whatever else he said. It was funny. And then he goes, smells really vinegar forward, though. A little garlicky, real vinegar forward, though. And then he hands it to me, and then he hands me my sandwich. He goes, are you sure? Do you want a cup of water? He goes, do you want a cup of water in case anything goes wrong? I thought it was funny, I said, no, I'll be all right. All right, so let's get this sandwich somewhat together. That meatball wants to just kind of fall out of there. But let's put some of this sizzling scorpion whatever. It's kind of runny. Okay, but it does have a little bit of a good amount on there. Just dripping now. Okay. And the only reason I'm utilizing the sauce on this is just because I had seen Uncle Bull Cow review that particular sauce, and he was raving about it. And so I was thinking at some point I was going to go in there and try it. And so since he offered it to me, I wasn't going to even ask for any because I was just going to go buy a bottle someday and review it and try it. It's really good. Uncle Bull Cow, got some good taste there. It is good. It smells vinegar forward. On the application of food, it doesn't come across as super vinegary. A little bit in the aftertaste, but it does have a nice sting right on the palate. It's just kind of enhanced what was already there. I really like it. That is a good sauce. Wow. Let's try a little more. Making a mess. It's a good sauce. It's real smooth. Can really pick up the garlic in it, which is nice. Wow, I like that. Mm-hmm. Got my nose kind of activated a little bit. My nose kind of been running today. But that sauce has got my nose running just a little bit. It's got, I can feel it. It's loosening me up. Again, the heat on that sauce is really good. It's not the hottest hot sauce I've ever had, right? But I'll agree with Mr. Uncle Bullcow on that. That's about right where I like my sauces to be for consumption, like this. Let's give this pickle a shot. Let's dip the pickle in this hot sauce here. Yeah. Overall, that's a success. It's good. And that's right about where I like my heat when I'm eating my food, where I can feel my head getting warm. Nothing in the throat, nothing in the stomach, but a good front of the mouth burn, which is what I really enjoy with my food. I like when my nose maybe going to run a little bit, maybe cause a little bit of sweat, and this sauce is helping bring that to that sub. The sub on itself, I think, is of high quality, really good, really tasty. The meat was, like I said, nice and juicy and tender. The cheese was melted perfectly. Still had a good warmth to the sandwich, but not overly oven hot. You could taste the red pepper flake in there. It tasted just like a spicy marinara sauce because I couldn't detect so much the difference between the marinara and the Datil pepper sauce. Other than the fact that there was a sweet note there, and I think that's coming from that hot sauce. I don't think that was coming from the marinara. See, it's got my nose going good. So the scorpion sauce that they have there at the hot sauce bar, Firehouse subs, really good. I think a lot of people could enjoy that. I don't think it's too heavy spice, but you have to enjoy some spice. The only thing that sub was missing was the jalapenos. And I had thought this morning, when I thought about going to get this, I thought about adding the jalapenos, but then I got online and researched the sandwich so I could tell you guys in the video and remind myself before reviewing it what the ingredients were. And when I read it, it said jalapeno peppers. So I just assumed that it came with it. And when I got there, I meant to maybe ask, and I never did. But I think if we added some jalapenos on that sub, would have really made it even that much better. But overall, can't beat it. That's a good meatball sandwich from a fast food type business. So really good. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody viewing, appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you on the next one.